Alright, so this is a video response to Tio Reviews. Um, it's a really good channel. If you don't know him, you should check him out. He's a good reviewer. Um, Now, he did a video, top 11 superheroes. Now, I'm doing top 10 because, yeah. Number 10, this is ironic because he's actually the lamest superhero in Tio Reviews' opinion, which, is his opinion, is Aquaman. Especially Peter David's Aquaman. I love this Aquaman. He's so cool. The new Aquaman is really good as well, but this is the one I'm focusing on. The one with the... I know a lot of people think it's stupid, and I know a lot of people don't like it, but I really like the harpoon hand and the King of Atlantis type thing. It's just really cool. It makes him kind of badass. And also, I think blows himself up, dude, mentioned this in his Aquaman review. He's willing to kill. He's one of those superheroes. It's not that I have anything against the superheroes that don't kill, but he's one of those superheroes who's willing to kill because he's a king. He needs to kill to protect his kingdom. And also, he kind of covers more ground than any other superhero because he has the whole, everywhere there is water, that's where he has to protect. As in, normally superheroes have bases, like Batman has Gotham, Superman has Metropolis, Green Arrow has Star City, Central City for Flash. He has the entire ocean. So yeah, that's why I like him, and that's kind of my response to Tio not liking him. You should check out Peter David's run, Tio. It's really cool. Anyway, number 9 is Flash. I really like Flash, especially Barry Allen. I like Wally West as well, but Barry Allen is my favourite Flash. This is kind of surprising considering my age group, mainly the ones who grew up with the Justice League, Unlimited, and Wally West. But Barry Allen is so awesome. He's the Flash that makes the jokes, but he also has a deepness to him. I mean, I like Wally and he makes the jokes and he's all up-spirited. And he's got deepness, but Barry is the one that he did bad things and he knows it and he kind of hates himself for it. He doesn't think he deserves to be the Flash. He thinks he needs to be, and I like the Rogues. The reason I like Flash is because the Rogues Gallery for Flash himself. I like Iris. I can't remember his. Is it? I can't remember his wife's name, but I really like her as well. It's just when you read a Flash book with Barry Allen, it's all very. It's just an exciting experience. It's just really cool and it's really fun. That's the main thing I like about Flash and this next superhero is they're fun. Now, number 8, I was actually surprised that I put him as number 8, but I just realised there's a lot more people I like a tiny bit more than him. Number 8 is Superman. I really like Superman. Batman's not even on this list because I love Superman more than Batman, which is... Not a lot of people can say that. The reason I like Superman is because of his morals, mainly. Also, I love his powers. People say he's too powerful. I don't think so. He's certainly the most powerful, but it doesn't make him too powerful, because there are certainly things that can beat him. I hate those people that say, oh, I don't like Superman because he can only be defeated by kryptonite. He can be defeated by kryptonite, right? That's one thing. Way overused, but it works. Then you've got Magic. You've got Doomsday, who beat him with his fists. You've got Darkseid, who also can beat him with just pure force. If you hit and with enough force, you can get through Superman. He's not completely invulnerable. There are a lot of weaknesses he has, and if you don't have one of those weaknesses, then you can always just have enough force. I'm pretty sure I was reading a really old comic. I'm not sure. That's the thing with Superman. The reason people have these preconceptions of him being this camp character who can't be hurt is because of the old comics, and I love the old comics. I love the comics where he makes new powers almost every issue. He has a power where he can make a mini Superman come out of his hand and stuff. But no, the new Superman, and particularly as Tio says, Superman Earth 1, although that's a different superhero, this is a different universe. Both of them are just really interesting and intriguing characters, mainly because of their morals. The morals of Superman, he can't break them. It's something he was brought up with, and he's an alien, but while being the best of the humans. It's almost like... you have to aspire to be him. He's not relatable. You don't read a Superman book for relatability. You read a Green Arrow or a Spider-Man book to be for relatability. You read Superman to be inspired and to be. It's just a really fun, like I said with Flash. It's just a really fun book to read. Usually, like if it's got a good writer. Number 7 is Raven. She's actually my favourite female superhero. I do have a lot of other female superheroes I like. I'm not sexist or anything, they just don't make it onto this list. I like Power Girl and stuff like that. But Raven is probably my favourite, mainly because I love magic characters. I'm not a big magic fan outside comic books, but Raven is just one of those... She's so complex, and although I do like the Teen Titans, her own stories, the stories that are focused on her, are interesting as well. Like the fact that she's the spawn of these demons and how she has to constantly struggle with not turning evil. And it's just really cool. And she's gone through so many different arcs and she's so developed as a character. It's just really interesting to... You can pick up different books, different Teen Titan books at different points in Raven's, well, fictional life, and she'll always have these different tweaks. Like sometimes she'll be wearing the white robe, which I really think is cool. Sometimes like she's got a certain problem she has to deal with, but still she wants to be in the Teen Titans, and she's just an overall cool character. I really like her. Now number 6 and 5 are joint, so I'll just call them both number 5 because they're very different characters, but I like them equally. Okay, so the first of these joint is Thor. I love Thor. Just like Tio, I love JMS's Thor. It's just amazing. I've actually, if you go back, I've done a video of me doing some voice work from JMS's run on Thor. I think it's the first issue. It's just so cool. He's just one of the most badass characters ever. He's... a lot of people don't get Thor. That's what I don't like. Yeah, a lot of people think that, like Superman, Thor is overpowerful. Not as much as they think Superman is, but he's not. He's got struggles. I think there's not really I can say about Thor that Tio hasn't already said. So if you want to know why I like Thor, go to his channel, go to his video where he does his top 11 superheroes, and listen to his explanation. Now, joint with Thor is Punisher. Punisher, kind of the opposite. Thor's big, powerful guy, but then you've got the Punisher, who's just this brutal, non-powered, angry, motivated superhero. Now, he's kind of Batman if Batman went crazy. If Batman just went, screw it, I can't stop all these villains and put them in jail and then keep having them break out. I have to kill them all. Without Batman's intelligence, of course, and his greatest detective. Because he's just got these villains that are so cool. Jigsaw, one of my favourite Marvel villains. He's so cool. And I've been reading, I don't know if anyone else has, I think it's For Blood or something like that. Punisher For Blood. It's the new ongoing. It's the 5-part miniseries that's coming out. The first issue I read, it's awesome. It's so cool. You just have Punisher, he blows up an entire prison because he thinks that none of those people deserve to be in there. It's just so cool. He's so focused on his goal of ridding the world of crime that he cares about no one. Although, along the way there have been story arcs where he has to choose. But mostly he's just like, I have to destroy this thing that's destroyed my life. So I'm just really interested in Punisher and the psychology of Punisher, while also thinking he's really badass. Now, number 4 is Green Arrow, particularly Kevin Smith and Brad Mesler's Green Arrow, the Green Arrow Volume 1, 2, and 3. I love this Green Arrow. He's so cool. He's like a mixture of he's a mixture of basically every Green Arrow there's been that was good. He's taken out all the bad Green Arrows, the Green Arrows, the Green Arrow that kills. All of it's still in continuity, but he just, basically, Kevin Smith takes apart and puts this new Green Arrow together where he's the same age as the Green Arrow we love with the beard and the funny hat, but he's got the mentality of the Green Arrow he was just before he died. Well, also, he has his love of Black Canary, and this is excluding the fact what happens later. And he's just so cool. He's just one of those funny characters who is also quite dark. You know he has problems. And like I said earlier in this video, he's rather relatable. He's one of those guys that stuff doesn't just happen to him. He kind of does bad things, and you know, bad things happen to him in consequence. It's not, he's human. He can't have no mistakes. Unlike Superman, who we should all aspire to be, Green Arrow is who most people usually are. Someone, although Green Arrow is a bit amped up at times, like at the end of Green Arrow Archer's Quest. It's kind of amped up a bit, but it's still the same scenario some people are in. Some people just are like that, where they make mistakes in their life and they have to pay for it later. Now, Green Arrow is also a really interesting character because I love his relationship with Black Canary. How they've been through so much, and they kind of hate each other so much, and they still stay together. Although I hate what they did with him. I hate that they made him break up with Black Canary. It's just stupid. But anyway, moving on. Number 3 is Green Lantern Hal Jordan. There's nothing really I can say about Hal Jordan. I mean, he's so cool. He's like Han Solo of comics. And his mentality is cool because he's different to all the Green Lanterns. Green Lanterns are chosen because they are fearless. That's what he says. But if you read Secret Origins, and also Ryan Reynolds said it as well in an interview, the thing about Hal Jordan is that he's not fearless. It's not that he likes to humor people and he likes to say how he is fearless, but really he doesn't believe he's fearless. He just has the ability to overcome fear. And that's what makes him a great Green Lantern. That's what makes him the greatest Green Lantern. Also, I love the ring. The ring is just awesome. It's like one of the best weapons in the DC universe. It's just epic. Anyway. Oh, also I love Sinestro. A lot of these characters I like because they're backing characters, like their villains and their colleagues. Number 2. This is really close to number 1. It's Green Lantern Alan Scott, or Gold Age Green Lantern, or what's the other one they call him? Something like the Star something. Whatever. But I just call him Green Lantern Alan Scott, or Alan Scott. He's just so cool. I've said that about 7 times in this video, but his powers are far superior to all the other Green Lanterns. The way he gets his ring is way more interesting. It's just, and I'm not even, see, there's a lot of I don't know if it's actually been proved, but no one really knows what Alan Scott's ring is from. I mean, some people say that it's just a fragment of the power battery, which is how it gives him similar powers, but his powers are different and his weaknesses are different. Like his weakness is wood instead of what do you call it? Yellow. It's wood instead of the color yellow, and he has different powers. Like he can go through walls, unlike the normal Green Lanterns. And I don't know why people don't complain about him being overpowered. I mean, I wouldn't complain if that was a majority thing. I don't complain about him being overpowerful, but he's almost as powerful as Superman. I mean, apart from strength and speed, he can, unlike Superman, he can go through walls. He can use his ring to pick things up. I think there was a couple of issues where he can control people's minds with the ring. His ring is just, it's got infinite power. And when they say that Green Lantern's rings are like, they've got the power of the universe, well, if compared to Alan Scott's ring, I don't think they have the power of the universe. Alan Scott's ring, apart from being his weakness being wood, it gives him like so many different cool, unrelated, just crazy powers. And it's just, I think I'm getting the Gold Age Green Lantern archives, and I'm so psyched for that. It looks so cool because I just love the cheesiness. I'm one of those comic fans that, yes, I love what's going on now, but I love the Gold Age as well because it was so cheesy, and that reflects on number 1 as well. So in first place, my all-time favourite superhero is Plastic Man.